you feeling, my little thief? Surprised? Well, so am I. I didn't expect to find you here this hour. I thought you were sleeping in your chambers, as you usually do. Oh, you thought taking a walk through the streets of High Lemuria would calm your nerves. I see. Perhaps I might join you then, in this calming of nerves. Shift aside, please. Good girl. No need to feign indignation, my little thief. Your inner feelings are as clear to me as water. You are not so averse to praise as you'd have me believe. It's merely a compliment for being good. You haven't been very good as of late. What with trying to unravel our ancient empire secrets. So on the rare occasions that you are, in fact, a good girl, I make a public note of it. I'm glad my explaining it makes things better. Well, if you were being sarcastic, you should have told me so. I find your sarcasm more eldritch than you find me. Why can't you humans just speak plainly? You do not need to apologize. Perhaps this may be a learning experience for me too. You're the first human to set foot here in several eons. You're quite a puzzle. A curious little oddity out of place and out of time. If I made you feel small just now, I apologize. It was not intended, even if it was the truth. In the macrocosm of the universe, you are undoubtedly exceedingly small. But that may not be a bad thing. Rest assured, you are my guest. As long as you are under my protection, I will not let any harm come to you. You're welcome, my little thief. You have been here for... Time doesn't quite have the same meaning here as in your physical world. But to you, it has felt like a few days. I'm pleased to see you are not as afraid or confused as you were when you first came here. Yes, I sensed your life force when you found the gateway. It was like a faint speck of light in the endless dark abyss, utterly foreign, like it didn't belong here. You were on the brink of unconsciousness when I materialized. You unshielded psyche, he must not be directly exposed to what lies here. You cannot glimpse the Lemuria as it truly is without turning insane. Mortal eyes were not meant to see it, not out of arrogance on our part, but for your own safety. It is difficult to explain to a human. From what I understand, you only see the universe in 3 dimensions. What you are seeing right now, this ancient, beautiful city in the depths of the abyss, it is solely a shadow. You cannot see what casts the shadow, because you cannot. Yes, that is why the city is deserted. No one is here except you and me. No one lives in the shadow but you and me. You want to know where's everyone? They are below the abyss, above the stars. Oh, I wasn't aware that sounds paradoxical to a human mind. But it is the truth. I don't think there's an easy way for you to understand. Are you scared of what you can't understand? Don't be scared. I told you, you are my guest. I will not let any harm come to you while you are here. Why? That is an interesting question. I have asked myself that a few times since you arrived. Well, I didn't say I have been able to answer it. I choose to link with your eroding consciousness because letting your mind crumble seemed like a waste, especially after you finally found the place you had been seeking for so long. Most of us, the beings beyond human comprehension, Eldritch as they call us, we are indifferent to humanity, not because they're beneath us. We just exist on a very different scale. Some of us do not as you do. I have told you this before, but I am the Prince of High Lemuria. The fact that you were so interested about my domain, having made it your life's mission to rediscover this supposedly lost civilization, I suppose that flattered me a bit. There's also the fact that I like you. What? Did I say something to make you uncomfortable? Oh, I apologize. I have not interacted with many humans before. Well, any humans. Of course, it's possible for me to like you. I do feel fondness, and jealousy, and anger. Among other things, in fact. Where do you think those emotions originate from? They come from us. We are the source and the end. We are here at the beginning of time, before anything else was. And we will remain here at the end of time, after everything else was. I told you earlier, what you see is a shadow, but even in a shadow, you make glimpse fragments of the original substance. The sprawling buildings, the labyrinth streets, the nebulous lights, the water, aqueducts, canals, ponds, lakes, streams, and of course the deathless ocean around us. It is all still a part of Lemuria. You are not looking at an illusion. You wanted to learn our secrets, to see this fabled kingdom for yourself, and now that you have, what do you think? There's a lot of water. Why, yes, certainly. My race has an affinity for the ocean. That much should be obvious. You're curious. How can you still breathe? Yes. Why are you not crushed by the cold weight of the abyss? Lemuria is also the realm of dreams. In your dreams, you can swim at the bottom of the ocean without drowning, yes. You could think of this as a dream. You aren't the one dreaming. You are merely inside someone's dream. This city exists inside a dream. Mine, ours, theirs. It's a long dream, so no, there's no easy way for you to get back to your world. You cannot simply wake up, because you're already awake. When you choose to cross the threshold, to enter the gateway, I thought you knew there was a very real chance you could never go back. There is no easy way. You would have to seek out the gate again, that nexus between worlds, and even if you did find it, I'm not sure if your body and mind could handle the strain of crossing a second time. No easy way, but I'll do what I can to help you. So, my little thief, to make yourself comfortable here. After all, this is your home now. Well, it can be if you want. No, I will not leave you alone in this sunken city. I won't have you walk amidst the towering steeples, the strange temples, the vast maze of streets and markets, and empty houses all by yourself. I choose to reveal myself to you because I felt an affinity, something strange and incorporeal, like the threads of fate connecting us. It is my responsibility, while you are here, to look after you. Noblesse oblige. Call it what you want. I'm a royal, and I'd be a poor host if I left you to your own devices. Seems like it has started raining. You like water, right? But not getting drenched in water. Humans are truly strange. Fine, let's get you out of here. Come on, we'll walk back to the old castle in the rain. It should be pleasant. Yes, I thought you might be wondering how it can rain at the bottom of the abyss, inside a dream, in the shadow of a city, and I'm sorry to disappoint you, but... There's no easy way for me to explain, which will enable you to understand, but you can think of it like memories. Memories, like how you walked down a familiar lane in the dead of night, and you found the clouds, and then think back to how it rained the previous time you were walking that same road. You can almost feel the cool, icy needle rain falling on your skin for a brief moment. You can think of these as memories falling from the void above to the void below. A memory of rain. Yes, and now it feels very real on your skin, because it is. This is a realm of dreams and water, not illusions or lies. You spend most of your time studying the runes etched into my city, and reading all the tomes in the whole library. It may as well be an archive frozen in time, one built to await your arrival. Humanity's non-ambassador. So you might remember. So you might witness the glory of what once was, and still is, but only, but forever, forever lost to humanity's curious, wondering gaze. There's much you do not understand yet. I'd be surprised if you did. But don't be disheartened. You have plenty of time to learn Lemuria's secrets. After all, for the foreseeable future, you are stranded here with me. There's so much you don't understand yet. You don't think that's so bad? Of course you don't. I'm a kind host. I take care of what catches my eye. Malzine, perpetually awake, very eldritch eyes. Yes, my little thief, you should feel honored. What a polite, well-mannered intruder you are. You are full of questions, as ever. What is it that you wish to ask? Have I been living here by myself all this time? What a curious question. I suppose yes and no. I live in many places at once. Wherever you see water, a ripple on a lake, a reflection frozen in ice. Whenever you feel a sliver of a memory, a dream's formless wisp, or the rain's familiar pinpricks, I reside there and then, indefinitely small fragments of me. But to answer your question more directly, my true form, as it were, resides in High Lemuria, the city in whose shadow we are walking now. What is my true form like? Well, I have tentacles. Yes, really. You cannot see them because you only see a figment of the truth, a projection, a vessel that is closest to what I would be if I were human. Why, yes, you would be afraid if you looked at my true visage directly. Not because I look hideous or scary, just, well, incomprehensible to the human eye, I suppose, like something evolution is simply not prepared you to gaze upon. And then, like with most things eldritch, your sanity would crumble, and you would turn insane, which would be bad. Because I don't want you to lose your mind. You are the last mortal to bear witness the lemurious glory, given the elusive nature of the gateway, I doubt anyone else will ever find his place again. Our records in your history are lost to time and dust. Very, very few people are where we once lived, among your kind, even if only as specters, vessels, fleeting avatars of what we really are. It was a time of prosperity and illuminance. There are a lot of things we taught humanity, and a lot we taught them to forget. But all traces leading to us disappear, just like we ourselves choose to. What we choose to leave is a tale for another day, little thief. It is time now. Even in a realm of dreams, you still need to sleep. How else will you ravage my collection of tomes and treaties tomorrow morning? I'm just saying, dear, you left quite a mess of discarded, half-read books in your wake last time. I understand you're eager to learn as much as your cute, precious little mind can grasp. But a well-maintained library is much desired. You think I can just wish in my hand, and everything will return to its proper place? Perhaps, but I'm not going to do that, because that would be such a vulgar display of power. Here we are, you bedchambers now. Be a good girl, and go to sleep, will you? You're not sleepy. Oh dear, I can help with that. Remember my little trick? I just touch your forehead with my fingers, and you feel lightheaded, like you're drifting through a sea of fog and mist, and then suddenly you feel heavy as you sink it into the sea, into dreams. Just like that. There's only darkness now, but it's soft, gentle, comforting, not fair. Nothing in life is for a human. I know I talked about vulgar displays of power earlier, but this is for your own benefit, my dear. I don't want my dear little guest to get out sleep deprived. Oh, are you pouting, little one? What is it? Were you hoping I would help you fall asleep in a different way? Oh, there's that fine blush again. Just the reaction I was hoping for. Good girl. You're quite amusing, you know. Amusing and nice and sweet. Oh, very sweet. You look quite peaceful like this. I like that expression on your face. And you seem to be holding my hand in your sleep, little one. Are you trying to steal my hand too? How covetous, how entitled, how charming, how for a thief. Don't worry, my dear, I'm not going anywhere. I will be by your side when you wake up. It is what humans call a promise. I promise I'll be here for you, but for now, I want you to fall for me. Fall into a dream within a dream. Good girl. Dream of me, my little thief. A vast, cavernous, endless city, so beautiful, but ultimately empty, bleak. Really, it's a shame, dwelling here all alone. Father, mother, I know your eyes on me, and yet you refuse to manifest here in the lower realms. Just like always, all I see are bubbles floating up from the houses below, up into the lightless void, like rain ascending upwards. Must you talk for these bubbles? I see one floating towards me. What is it? You don't like what I've done? She doesn't belong here. I think I have just as much right to decide it as you. I am your heir, your successor, the inheritor of the white throne, where I must sit and dream until the end of the universe. For her own safety, what a bright, silver glow this bubble has. Any brighter, my darling might wake up. She was no safer over there than she is in here with me, Father. I will take care of her. She will want for nothing. To live in that giant castle with a beautiful prince who loves her. Is that not something so many dream of? Is it really all that wrong? Violet and wisps of Octa. Maybe you're right, Mother. Maybe I do not know what love is. Maybe it is just a lie born out of loneliness, a distraction, a fancy in passing. I do not know. But I think I love her anyway. Grace like the markups going a world of nothing. It's impossible, you say, because she is only human. She can never understand what I am. I cannot get involved like this. But she understands me well enough. I'm happy with her. I have always felt a strange kinship with this abandoned city, even if it's only a relic. A frozen shadow of Lemuria. Perhaps it was because I knew she would be coming one day. I was waiting for her, for my little thief. Green like a meadow after the rain. Yes, I've decided to keep her, Mother, as my friend. She can stay here. I want her to stay here. Why show me this? I don't like crimson. I don't know why. It looks like the other color of betrayal. Maybe that's why you are saying. I know. I was the one who hid the gateway after I found her. It's lost now. She will not be able to find it again, and so she cannot leave this place. I'm glad she cannot leave. I know that's a terrible thing to say, and part of me is sad, because I'm the reason she is stuck here. But part of me is also happy. I'm happy she cannot leave me. Crimson may be the color of betrayal, but it's also the color of my love doesn't know. My love is sweet, trusting, foolish, naive, meek, gentle, guileless, funny, timid, unsure, wonderful, and I have chosen. She shall be my bride, my betrothed. Perhaps one day I shall even bring her with me, up above and down below, into the fold of the divine realm. Let her sit on my lap, as I sit on my throne, and then we shall dream together, of the stars coming white, and of time and reality dancing to the unseen flute and drums. As eons die and eons are reborn, we shall dream together, a long, endless dream.